As I was attempting to answer your question very calmly, unlike you,
Excuse me,
what I was
Madam
saying,
Attorney General. Answer yes or no. Tell me what the numbers are. I don't want to hear all of your filibuster about this. Go ahead, please. Tell us the numbers.
So we are reorganizing. ATF agents want to be out on the street.
Okay,
Working
let me
with
answer the
DEA
question for you.
agents.
I'm going to answer it for you. Page, Mr. Chairman, you give me a certain.
Hey, what's up, political junkies? Welcome back to the Citizens Broadcast, where I cut through the noise and give you the facts that matter. Today, I'm diving into the Senate's explosive DOJ budget hearing, where Attorney General Pamela Bandi was grilled over a whopping $2.5 billion cut. And trust me, things got heated fast. First up, the basics. The DOJ's budget request for 2026 is $33.6 billion. That's a 7% cut. Over 5,100 jobs gone. We're talking FBI agents, attorneys, marshals, the works. Senators on both sides weren't having it. They demanded to know, how do you slash law enforcement funding when crime and fentanyl are hitting record highs? Then, there's the DEA, facing a $111 million reduction right after their biggest fentanyl bust ever. To make matters wilder, there's a plan to merge the ATF into the DEA, which has gun rights advocates and local cops sounding the alarm. The fear that it'll tangle up gun owners with drug traffickers and create a constitutional mess. Now let's talk whistleblowers. Senator Van Hollen dropped a bombshell. A DOJ attorney was allegedly fired for refusing to sign a false brief, telling Congress, "I didn't sign up to lie." Bondi brushed it off, but the message? Toe the line or get out. And here's the gut punch. The Office on Violence Against Women is taking a 30% budget hit. Senator Susan Collins was furious. These cuts target shelters, sexual assault services, and rural programs. Bondi promised to do more with less, but critics say that's not just unrealistic, it's dangerous. To top it off, hundreds of DOJ grants are dead in the water and new funding is delayed. Programs for victims, cops, and communities are stuck waiting. So,
Laura?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Just a quick note before I get to my questions. Fentanyl seizures are down 30% compared to last year, and that data is coming from the Customs and Border Patrol, CBP. I don't make it up, but fentanyl seizures are down. At your confirmation hearing, you asserted that you will do everything in your power to prevent illegal gun runners in our country. Your budget request for the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, proposes a cut of 26% below the current level. How can you justify such a massive cut without inevitably weakening ATF's ability to help our state and local law enforcement fight illegal gun trafficking? How many ATF law enforcement officers and industry operations investigators do you anticipate will be lost to attrition as a result of this funding reduction you're proposing?
So, I am a career prosecutor, and I believe in keeping America safe, making America safe. First, what we're doing is ATF is going to be brought over with DEA. Everyone knows, everyone sitting up here, guns and drugs go together. They go together. We're going to make it more efficient. What I will tell you will not be happening is ATF agents will not be knocking on the doors of legal gun owners in the middle of the night asking them about their guns. They're going to be out on the streets. If I can finish, they're going to be out on the streets.
I have three
No,
minutes.
you asked me a question.
I did, and
you asked me a question,
and you haven't
I'm gonna
answered my question.
So they're going to be out on the streets working
You haven't
hand in hand
answered my
with
question.
DEA
You
to
haven't
violate.
answered. Mr. Chairman, I'd like an answer to my question. And the question is not being answered. How many ATF law enforcement officers and industry operations investigators do you anticipate will be lost to attrition as a result of the funding reduction you are proposing? You are proposing a 26% cut to ATF for fiscal year 2026, as well as a 4.4% cut to DEA. So you're going to merge the two agencies together, and then you're going to shortchange their resources, so neither one of them will be able to do the job that they have been designed to do. You've got a 34% cut to the high-intensity drug trafficking areas program, no dedicated money at all for the Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force. So, my view, it's fair to say that the Trump administration proposal shortchanges federal efforts to stop illegal gun trafficking and federal efforts to stop the flow of dangerous illegal drugs like fentanyl.
As I was attempting to answer your question very calmly, unlike you,
Excuse me,
what I was
Madam
saying,
Attorney General. Answer yes or no. Tell me what the numbers are. I don't want to hear all of your filibuster about this. Go ahead, please, tell us the numbers.
So we are reorganizing. ATF agents want to be out on the street.
Okay,
working
let me
with
answer the
DEA
question for you.
agents.
I'm going to answer it for you. Page, Mr. Chairman, you give me a certain amount of time, and I have a high respect for you, but I don't have to listen, nor do my colleagues have to listen to a filibuster when it's a simple question. But I have an answer to your question. It's page 146 of the department's fiscal year 2026 budget, and the performance summary explicitly says, and let me quote, ATF will eliminate 541 industry operation investigators, reducing ATF's capacity to regulate the firearms and explosive industries by approximately 40% in fiscal year 2026.
Bottom line, this budget isn't just numbers. It's a reflection of what we value. Are we really putting justice and safety first? Drop your thoughts below. Should Congress approve this budget or slam the brakes? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more no-spin political coverage. Stay aware, stay informed, and stay loud.